2014 running video here and breakdown. We're going to see him running full speed there. Now we're looking at half speed. And then finally, we're going to be taking a look at 10% speed with the frame-by-frame breakdown. And we're going to start at the top of the body and work our way down and see what we see. And the first thing we're going to notice is a lot of motion on the upper body, a lot of side to side, a lot of shoulder movement, a lot of head bobbing. And we'll freeze it here, and you'll take a look and see how his arm is coming directly across his chest, and it's going all the way over to his shoulder, which is pretty extreme. And he's not able to really get his arms connected and then get his hand hip to pocket and drive that hand up to his eye for maximum momentum. So this move here is a very slow move, and we need to fix this in order to help his speed increase. So one of the things that we'll be working on while he's training with us is to fix this issue here. Moving down a little bit, and we're going to take a look again at his arm, and you'll notice here is not only is it getting disconnected from the body, and not only is it going across the chest, but then he's unhinging the arm. And what that means is the arm should stay in what we call like an L shape. It should be in an L shape on the way back. It should be in an L shape driving up to the eye. And you'll notice here how he's fully unhinged the arm and it's sticking straight out like a line there. That's the line that's on the arm. So again, that's one thing that we want to address with him and make him aware of and try to get him to change this. Now a lot of this will take time because it's muscle memory and he's been running this way for a long time, so we're going to have to try to fix it. When he moves his arms from left to right in the manner that he's doing that, you'll see that it's causing his chest to open up and his shoulders are actually driving out, and then his lean angle is off too. So he's leaning over his knees, which pushes his knees down. If you look at his knee drive height, it's a little low, and that's because he's leaning over his knees, and it's kind of forcing them down prematurely. So we need to get him to, once he gets rolling and he gets out of that drive phase, he needs to stand up a little bit more upright and run taller. And we'll address that as well. So looking forward here, this is another one of the things that he does that slows him down, is that instead of flipping the foot over, striking on the ball of the foot, and then driving the turf behind you, he strikes on the heel and then rolls all the way up to the top of the foot and then tries to, the kick phase. So we need to get him to flip that foot over, strike on the ball of the foot, and then drive that back without striking on that heel in the manner that he's doing. So quite a few things to work on, but nothing that we can't take care of just given the time and his work ethic. Looking at his vertical leap, he was able to score 12 inches to the foot. Technique-wise, not too bad here. We just need to increase his fast twitch muscle fiber so he can have that explosiveness. And the standing bar jump and the vertical assessment are very good telltale signs of how quick someone is. Usually if you have a high jumper and somebody who can jump far, they're usually very explosive. First step or two are very quick, and that's what we want to have him work on, is his quickness for his playing attack in the cross. Lateral speed, 13 reps. He's opening his hips up, so a couple of technique issues here, but all in all, not too bad. And now we're going to look at his scores. So taking a look at his scores, you'll see here 15 push-ups, 16 sit-ups. His one leg was only 4. His balance was off. His core is very weak. He was only able to do 26 seconds. And then his 10-yard, it was 2:32, and his 20 was 4:16. We really need to work on that to get that down. The 10-yard to the low 2s, high 1s, and his flexibility definitely needs to increase. He wasn't able to even touch his toes. So that's a big part of being fast, is being flexible.